I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and this is my review and installation of the Rigid Industries 20-inch E-Series hood mount bracket fitting your 2007 and up JK. Today we're going to talk through the installation of this bracket, which is a very simple 1 out of 3 wrench install. This is going to go under the existing bolts that are already holding your hood to your hood hinges, so no drilling or major modification necessary, but we will talk more through the installation in just a second. This is, of course, for those of you looking to mount a 20-inch E-Series Rigid Industries light bar on the hood of your Jeep without the need to drill or do any major modifications. This bracket is going to make that installation very, very simple and something that will bolt directly onto your Jeep. Now, a 20-inch light bar, in my opinion, is a pretty good size. A 50-inch is a lot of light. Most of us don't really need that. And I think if we're being honest with ourselves, a lot of people install a 50-inch because they like the aesthetics even more than the functionality. A 20-inch is going to be a little bit more functional, not quite as much light, but still more than enough for what most of us need it for. And there are only a couple of locations that really fit a 20-inch light bar really well. There's a grill mount, which is something that I really like, and then of course on the hood. But again, if you're looking for something that's going to be a very easy install, I think this is going to be a nice option. And Rigid Industries makes a premium product. We all know that their lights are very, very high quality, and they also carry a premium price tag. However, this bracket is only $5 more than something very similar from a brand like Rugged Ridge, so I think this is also going to be a really good deal. This bracket is made of stainless steel that's covered in a textured powder coat finish, so if you were to ever get any sort of chip on it, it wouldn't rust like mild steel would. This is going to hold up really well, it's going to look good. Adding a light to your Jeep, as we said before, can be a aesthetic mod and give you that tough off-road look just as much as it can be functional. So having a light on the hood is going to give you guys that off-road look that you're after if you're in this for the form over the function. Again, this is a very simple installation, definitely a 1 out of 3 wrenches, and this should take you less than an hour to get installed. All you have to do is remove 2 bolts from your hood hinge on one side, put your bracket down, replace those bolts, repeat on the other side, and you're finished. Now, anytime you're removing those bolts that have been painted over, it would be a good idea to go ahead and use a razor knife to go around the bolt to make sure that you're not going to flake any of the other paint on the hinge. But other than that, not a big risk of doing any sort of damage. And this is certainly not one of those mods that is permanent. If you ever wanted to remove this, you can certainly do so. After you have the bracket installed, just go ahead and install your light, get it wired up, and you're finished. This bracket's going to come in right around $80, and like I said before, there are other brands out there, Rugged Ridge for instance, that makes a bracket for a 20-inch light bar on your hood that's only $5 less. So what that means is you're getting a stainless bracket with a quality powder coat, everything is going to be laser cut, fit and look good, and you're getting something from Rigid Industries that's designed to work specifically with their 20-inch E-Series light for only $5 more than you would have to pay for a Rugged Ridge mount. So I do think that this is a pretty good deal. If you're looking to mount a 20-inch on your hood, I would definitely recommend going with these. I think they're fairly priced. So if you're looking to mount a 20-inch E-Series rigid light on your hood, I think going with a set of brackets like this is a great idea. These are going to make that install completely bolt-on without having to do any major modification to your hood, and I think they're priced fairly. So that's my review of the Rigid Industries 20-inch E-Series hood mount bracket fitting your 2007 and up JK that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.